Welcome to Psych with Sigmund, where we delve into the fascinating lives of influential figures who have shaped our understanding of human psychology. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to Hermann Ebbinghaus, a pioneering psychologist whose groundbreaking work on memory and learning continues to impact our daily lives. Born in 1850 in Barmen, Germany, Hermann Ebbinghaus was the son of a merchant family. His early life was marked by a passion for languages and literature, which would later influence his approach to psychology. Ebbinghaus's educational journey took him to the University of Bonn, where he studied philosophy and history. However, it was during his time at the University of Berlin that he became fascinated with the works of Gustav Fechner, a German philosopher and psychologist who laid the foundation for modern psychophysics. Ebbinghaus's interest in psychology deepened as he began to explore the human mind and behavior. He became particularly intrigued by the concept of memory and its role in learning. To better understand this complex process, Ebbinghaus conducted a series of innovative experiments on himself, using nonsense syllables to test his own memory retention and recall. This self-experimentation led to the development of his famous forgetting curve, which describes how our brains gradually lose information over time. One of the most significant contributions of Ebbinghaus's work is the concept of spaced repetition. By reviewing material at increasingly longer intervals, we can optimize our learning and improve long-term retention. This technique has been widely applied in education, language learning, and even cognitive training programs. For instance, language learners can use spaced repetition to memorize new vocabulary, while students can apply this method to study for exams and retain information more effectively. Ebbinghaus's research also explored the role of associations in memory formation. He demonstrated that when we learn new information, our brains create connections between different pieces of knowledge, making it easier to recall later. This insight has far-reaching implications for educators, policymakers, and anyone interested in improving human learning and performance. As we reflect on Ebbinghaus's life and work, it's essential to acknowledge the historical context in which he lived. During the late 19th century, psychology was still an emerging field, and many of its key concepts were being developed and refined. Ebbinghaus's contributions not only built upon the foundations laid by Fechner and others, but also paved the way for future psychologists, such as Ivan Pavlov and Edward Thorndike. In addition to his theoretical contributions, Ebbinghaus was a pioneer in experimental psychology. His use of self-experimentation and statistical analysis set a new standard for rigor and objectivity in psychological research. This legacy continues to influence contemporary psychology, with researchers employing innovative methods to study human behavior, cognition, and emotion. So, how does Ebbinghaus's work relate to our everyday lives? Understanding how memory works is crucial for learning, personal growth, and even our daily routine. By applying the principles of spaced repetition and association, we can improve our ability to remember and recall information. Whether it's studying for an exam, learning a new skill, or simply trying to remember where we placed our keys. As we conclude our exploration of Hermann Ebbinghaus's life and work, I encourage you to reflect on the significance of his contributions. His groundbreaking research on memory and learning has had a lasting impact on our understanding of human psychology, and his legacy continues to inspire new generations of researchers, educators, and learners. That's all for today's Psych with Sigmund. If you enjoyed learning about Hermann Ebbinghaus, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.